Indian scriptures is clearly written, without Atma Sakshatkar, your life is useless. But what is Atma Sakshatkar? Is the knowledge about yourself. How can you have that knowledge unless and until you become one with this all-pervading power? So it was a very great thing I felt that this Sahasrara I could open in 1970. I realized I was overwhelmed because I knew this is the only trouble, it is the only obstacle human beings are having. Because their sastraras are not open, that's why they are going in the darkness. That's where they are having wars. That's why they are having all kinds of problems. But if their sastara opens, and if they become one with the divine power, all their problems will be solved. Every type of problem will be solved, and they'll be very happy. I realized it. I was very happy, I was overcharged. But nobody understood me. I don't know, they thought I must be talking something nonsensical. Nobody understood it, what it is. Because even in the Shastras, it's not written about Kundalini so clearly. Only one great saint called Jnaneshwara wrote it in his book in the 6th chapter about the Kundalini. It's not so clear. Only he said that with the Kundalini you can get your awakening. Also you sing that song always, I heard. He says that, "Oh Kundalini mother, please be awakened." But nobody knows that what this Kundalini is and why are you singing that song. It was all in our country, people used to sing in the village. So clearly, but nobody understood the meaning of it. Just they used to sing as some sort of a bhajan or could be some sort of a music concert. But nobody knew what it was talking about. It was such a misunderstanding about everything. And all these poets also who have written clearly about awakening, about realization, everything was just in the books. They would read one line of the book and then stop there. Another person would start another line, then he stops at another line point. Like that they were just reading. Same thing about all the scriptures. There was big misunderstanding created and was used for the purpose of their own self-interest. That is how we couldn't get people who understood what was self-realization. It was just for some money or from certain type of a position to get people who started big organizations, very big religious organizations, I don't know what to call them. But none of them were realized souls. For example, there was a great saint called Viditama who went to China and he started a religion called Zen. Zen means Dhyan. And he wanted to put Zen in such a manner that people become thoughtless. He made a big tank full of sand with patterns and put some stones. And he had said that you sit on the edge of this pond and just see, but don't think. People didn't understand what it was. Normally anybody would go there and say, oh, this looks like some ships in the sea or all kinds of things. But nobody tried for thoughtless awareness. And I told some of them that this is for thoughtless awareness. They couldn't understand. Then we have also in Japan, Tao, He talked about the all-pervading power which was Tao. And Lao-Tse was the one who did. He has described saints, how the saints are, how they behave, how they talk, what is their mannerism, everything. But how you become a saint, nobody says. I think throughout there has been no description how to make a person into a saintly personality. So also in the 12th century, Jnaneshwara was in the 12th century. He talked about it and he said about it in his book Everything. Because it was a kind of a style that a guru should have only one disciple, who should give to one disciple realization, not to many. I don't know why, what made them such a law or a rule. And then it started in the 12th century, there were many saints who sang the praise of realization. And all of them thought that these rituals are no good, so they discarded rituals and this. But what was the thing that had to happen? Nobody knew. I have read all their lives. I've read afterwards also many saints who were there. But it seems nobody knew how to raise the Kundalini. This was the basic problem. They didn't know how to raise the Kundalini. While I think they didn't have that power, or maybe they had no knowledge. They talked about Kundalini all right, but they did not know how to raise the Kundalini. This is a very special power of spirituality. None of them have been able